Hello, everybody. Thank you for watching. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. I greatly appreciate everyone that watches, and I ask that you hit the subscribe button. If you're already a subscriber, hit the bell for notifications so you know when we're coming on. And please consider liking and sharing as well. War will not be civil, or it may not be how we envision. And two probes. That's the long title of this episode. January 6th, the riot at the Capitol. It was a probe. It was a probe by the far right. It was a probe by radical white people, many of whom you're going to see in this upcoming video. Or I shouldn't say that. I should say it, a representative of what you will see in this upcoming video. Also, the 11-day conflict between Israel and Palestine was a probe. It was a probe by Iran. And I'm going to talk about both of those and how they may tie together. I'm going to talk about that in the next episode. Sunday is July 4th, and celebrating the independence for white people from Great Britain, despite the fact that the first person killed in the Revolutionary War was actually a black man named Crispus Attucks. But that's another episode. I've been warning people to be aware during Memorial Day, and especially now with July 4th coming. I just want people to be aware of what could potentially happen. War will not be civil. There will be triggers, and many think the trigger will be a black man killing a policeman or a policeman killing a black man. A lot of people are expecting that. A lot of people are waiting for that. The triggers, in my opinion, actually are going to be a sham audit of a 2020 election and an indictment of former President Trump. I'll explain a little bit more after we watch this.
This is Trump's sort of first big major rally.
He didn't lose. I know he didn't lose.
Your shirt here says Trump won.
Yes, he did.
Is this about 2016?
It's about all of them, and 2020, and the next one.
He lost in 2020, right?
No.
Do you think what happened on the 6th of January was a sort of stain on his presidency?
This was all staged. I truly believe that.
Conspiracy theories about the election and the insurrection are par for the course at Trump rallies. But now, another false notion is circulating among some Trump supporters that Trump could be reinstated as president later this summer.
What are you hoping to hear from Trump today?
I hope to hear he's coming back.
Yeah, coming back in 2024?
Sooner.
He's coming back soon, and you guys are going down.
Trump has been falsely suggesting that the sham Republican audit in Arizona could lead to the...
I want to pause this for just a moment and point out that when the man said, and you guys are going down, he wasn't talking to a black man. Okay? He was talking to another white man.
Election being overturned.
Stay tuned for Arizona. We need 2 states. It's going to be a very interesting time. How do you govern when you lost? How do you govern when you lost?
Do you think the election is going to be overturned in some way?
Oh, absolutely.
There's no
The military already knows it was a fraud. He won by over 80%.
Ron, you genuinely believe that he's
coming back.
That he could come back as soon as...
Before the middle of August.
And what if that doesn't happen?
Huh?
What if that doesn't happen?
We're going to be in a civil war because the militia will be taken over.
Among Trump supporters.
Okay. Key point. He says if Trump doesn't come back, a militia is rising up and taking over.
At his rally in Ohio Saturday.
Do you have a second to chat to us? We always want to talk to a Proud Boy.
No. A man wearing a Proud Boys t-shirt and a self-described member of the Three Percenters militia group. Some people believed to be associated with the group were charged for their alleged involvement in the insurrection.
Do you think that what happened on the 6th of January was a bit of a stain on his, all the violence, a bit of a stain on his presidency, or?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I was there.
Were you up at the Capitol?
Yeah, we was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't go in. Didn't do none of that stuff. I don't believe in tearing up the Capitol.
And you're a 3%er.
Yes.
Some of your guys have been caught up in a conspiracy, right? Charged by the FBI.
As far as I know, some of them are being held, and a lot of them are just being questioned.
Do you think your guys who went inside shouldn't have gone inside, or what?
Yeah, I don't think anybody should have went inside, but, you know, when you're worked up in that moment and, you know, the adrenaline's pumping, I mean, it just happens.
Another key point, when you're in that moment, when the adrenaline's pumping and you get worked up, things just happen.
Are you worried that we could see more violence?
Yeah. I honestly believe it's coming.
So,
After pioneering
okay, thank you. I was waiting on that to pop up. There we go. So, that's why I believe we need to be aware this weekend, the 4th of July. The man says Trump's coming back in August, and if that doesn't happen, there's going to be civil war. There are those that have this theory about about rising up, about all the militias rising up and doing something called a swarm. Sunday's July 4th. Trump's having a rally on July 4th. Will he trigger something? We'll find out. Only time will tell. Now, there's a documentary called The American Coup, and I'm going to put a link to it, a free link to it, where you can watch it for free on the internet. If you want to really get deep into how this could all happen, how a government can be overthrown, American Coup explains how the United States overthrew the democratically elected government of Iran in 1953. And again, tomorrow night, we're going to be talking about these two probes, January 6th, which was mentioned in the video we saw, and the 11-day conflict between the Pakistanis, or I'm sorry, between the Palestinians and the Israelis, and how that was really a probe by Iran. So that's what's coming next episode. Again, just giving you things to think about, not telling you what to think or how to think. And I appreciate everyone watching. It is the American Doofus Show. Don't be a doofus. Do be a light, because it's a dark world. Until next time.